So much for my sleep schedule being fixed. I woke up at midnight. Ended up passing out yesterday at around 2:30. Because I was up at 5 yesterday morning. My body does not know, does not want to let me sleep and get things back in the schedule. But I came downstairs to a whole fucking pile of cockroaches on my floor, scattered as soon as I put my foot on the fucking floor. Spurted. Full fucking pile of them. And then fucking bedbugs crawling on my fucking shit. That's from bedbugs. They have that distinctive fucking nasty ass smell. Yo, I need to get monetized and rich, so I'm not forced to live in this fucking filth against my will. Mind you, it's cluttered because, you know, who doesn't have clutter? But to live in a fucking infested fucking house that's been infested since before you got here, when it comes to cockroaches, and then CYS forcing your wife and son to live in a bedbug infested home, only for your wife to come and transfer bedbugs from said infested home to this home when she comes to visit me and spend time with me. This house is now infested because of CYS making my son live in a bedbug infested household to begin with. I don't deserve this shit. I really should medicate before I trigger myself to a blackout. Because I'm going to share something with you that I seen a couple days ago about CYS. I seen an article that got shared, that got posted back in 2021 with this person. I'm gonna put the screenshot up on the screen here, but this person has been at every single motherfucking hearing that I've had with CYS for our son. If she was fired and let go, why the fuck is she still there? Why the fuck is this bitch in my fucking court hearings when it comes to CYS? Why does she still work for them when she got fired back in 2021? That just goes to show how corrupt and evil it is here in Luzerne County, Pennsylvania. I don't care about doxing myself because it's the fucking truth. This place needs to get fucking... What the fuck? Wiped off the fucking map. It is the most corrupt county in all 50 United States of fucking America. AKA Babylon the Great. It's so fucking corrupt here, it's not even funny. Now, I did get an age restriction for the last episode, because I forgot to blur this out. But I won't be forgetting to blur it out this time. Medication. Also, I do want to talk about this. Broadband Studios. Hold on. Before I take a Medicaid, before I medicate, I want to talk about this. Hold the front door. The Holy Spirit just helped me remember, just reminded me of something. Back when me and Gregson Broadband Studios were actually friends. We were, believe it or not, we started off as friends. Yeah, we did start off as friends. As he said in his song, quote unquote, as he says, what he believes, he's the realest person I ever knew. But we did start off as friends. He told me why he chose the name Broadband Studios. And I warned him not to do it, because it was going to end up biting him in the ass, and that's... yeah. Back when we were doing Illumination Productions, he told me that the reason why he chose Broadband Studios was so that he can make his name, get famous off someone else's name. So he can get clout off using someone else's name. Well, here it is. It's coming to bite him back in the ass now. Here's the screenshot right here. Gregson has been going around, literally, calling himself Broadband Studios, right? Let a fucking bedbug on me. What the fuck? Bro, that shit's fucking disgusting already. Anywho, Mike Gregson of Broadband Studios ripped off the original Broadband Studios. The original Broadband Studios is a fucking music recording company studio. So he decided to act as Broadband Studios and get the t-shirt that I made just for him taken down because of intellectual property. Mike Gregson, you are not, I know for a fact, you do not have intellectual property. Because if you did, you wouldn't be dick riding me the whole fucking time, using me for clout. You fucking retard. Second of all, you don't even know what intellectual property is to understand to even get one or have one. But you know what? That's all right, because here's a new t-shirt for you. Enjoy. Try getting down, taken down, bitch. Anywho. Also, shout out to Mammoth. I don't remember the numbers, but you know who we are. You know who she is. She commented on the last episode. Thank you for telling me about the sandpaper for the neck of the guitar. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to go to Lowe's sometime. Eventually. Somehow. To get myself some sandpaper to sand down the neck a little bit so it's a lot more smoother going down, up and down. I was also thinking about like getting silk like fingerless gloves, if you will, like they cut off like right here, so that I'm able to like go down the neck with my crease right here and the bends of my fingers right here. I was thinking about doing that too. Getting a pair of like very thin gloves, smooth thin gloves, something like that. Maybe. Just thinking about it. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. I wanted to bring up the voting party, the voting watch party for my new song Past Trap. When would that be what would be a good time for you to see that? Because I'm trying to do a pre-recording so I can whatchamacallit, premiere it. Thank you. Premiere it for you. I'm trying to get a couple people together with me to sit down and really talk about each version, because I made 20 different versions. Yeah, 20 different versions. Each site gives you 2 versions. I use 10 sites. But I wanted to have a group of people with me to discuss and break down each version of the song, and then have you vote on which version is going to be the final version of the new song, Past Track. Figured that'd be something pretty cool to have y'all engage on and be included in. I just, insomnia, and my body doesn't want me to have a proper sleep schedule. Not many people are up there in the night like this, as it's about to be 3 in the morning. I want your opinion on this. I have a cool sticker. I've been wanting to put it on something for the longest time. And hear me out. Yes or no? Or the back? Let me know in the comments. Sticker on the front or the back, or not at all on the guitar whatsoever. I really want your opinion on that. Because I don't know. I'm conflicted on that. But I want your opinion. Ended up falling asleep a little bit after that bit, around 5 o'clock, and woke up at like 11:30ish from a damn nightmare, man. Like, this nightmare was, and my nightmare, people were trying to lock me up and put me in jail in a mental institution as well for no reason. Like, I did nothing, in my dream, I literally did nothing wrong, again, like in reality. And then I got zipped to jail, not Luzerne County jail. It's like this jail doesn't exist in reality. In my dream, this jail was located in the Gateway Shopping Center, which was honestly odd. And it's like, oh, time to go on your cell for this, that, and the third. Oh, wait, what did I do? What did I do? Tell me what I did. And these jail cells are like this tall, like this wide, and the size of a door in length. So a door-sized jail cell with only this much, rooms to stand. You're basically laying in a crematorium slab, basically. And I'm like, yeah. And they're trying to fucking inject me with something. I'm like, what is that? And they're like, oh, it's your medicine. I'm like, no, it's not. So I smacked it out of the hand of the nurse and I took off. And I somehow escaped wearing scrubs. And then they tracked me to my house because I didn't have my belongings on me at all because they had it in holding. And they followed me all the way to my house saying, oh, you have a wife and son. Do this for them. I'm like, no. I'm not going to go back to jail, because if I go back to jail, I'm sitting for 90 days, and I'm not sitting for 90 days, so you can go fuck yourself. Tell me what I did fucking wrong, then maybe I'll listen. Until then, I'm not listening to a single fucking thing you did. Or I'm not listening to a single fucking thing you say. And then I woke up. Like I said, man, I have night terrors every freaking night. And it's all PTSD from what Broadband Studios, and fuck it. I don't even call them Broadband Studios. What Mike Gregson and Mike Tabero did to me. From the whole 302 lockup situation. I still have PTSD from that shit. But yeah. A little technique that my guitar teacher, Ronnie Coville, Ronnie, if you're seeing this, I'm sorry I never listened. If you ever see this, I'm sorry I never listened. I'm sorry I never asked for help when I should have. I'm sorry that I couldn't absorb anything that you were showing me for the most part when it came to the actual theory. I'm sorry I couldn't understand it, and I'm sorry that I was put on a pedestal to understand everything the first time when it came to impressing my dad. So I'm apologizing to you, but thank you for the things that you did show me that I didn't understand. Thank you for being patient with me, and I hope you're doing good. I haven't seen you since then. I was 16, around there, 14, 15, 16. Thank you for the lessons that you did teach me. All of the lessons that you taught me that either I took in, was able to understand, or I couldn't understand, and lied and said I understood just so that my dad would be happy with me. I appreciate all the knowledge that you did your best to bestow upon me, and you're right. You're right, I'm kicking myself in the ass now. But a little technique he taught me when it came to getting calluses on your fingertips quicker is take each finger and just keep sliding up and down, rubbing it hard, pressing down on the low E string on each finger. It's gonna suck, but it will help you gain calluses quicker than just playing up and like playing the guitar itself. This will help you get your calluses better and quicker than just normal playing. If you see what I mean. Each finger. I just remembered that about 5 minutes ago. So I figured I'd share that little tip with you. It's gonna suck, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Trust me on that. Before, when I was growing up, when I was a kid, teenager, my fingertips were all calloused. Every single one of them were thick calluses from, doing this until I got my base calluses on my fingers, and then the rest was history from playing guitar. And then I stopped playing guitar because life sucks and life gives you throw balls you're not expecting and whatnot. Also, when you get blisters on them, on your fingertips, that's good. Again, like I said in the last episode, you're gonna want to pick at the blisters and open them up so they can dry out, so you can create more callus on them. But that's this little bit I want to share with y'all because I just remembered it out of nowhere. Again, thank you and shout out to Ronnie Coville. Probably one of the best guitar teachers I ever had or will ever have. This is Trenton's first time on the swing. He's loving it. Be careful. You gotta hold on to the bars, dude. Not too high, because he doesn't know how to hold on to the bars yet.
I'm watching him. I will smack myself. funny.
That's what I'm saying. Be careful, not so hard and fast or high.
It also depends on him moving forward too.
So don't push him as hard. So he's going like,
No, I know.
no, you don't.
Got it.
Yeah, hold on to the bars, dude.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't actually, you know what, second thought, he wouldn't, because he puts his hands in his mouth to suck on him. So, you gotta hold him to the bars, buddy.
I walked up on that too. Ew.
Farted. That's just great. Ooh, watch it.
That was very close.
Oh, let's hit the grass, sir.
We definitely stayed in the grass.
Alright, it's 5 in the morning. I went to bed around, I want to say 9:30, 10 o'clock last night. And this bed bug issue has gotten so fucking bad because of CYS. I'm now getting woken up from being bit all over my fucking body. I literally got woken up from getting bit so bad in the middle of the night. At 3 o'clock this morning. I've been up for the past 2 hours and it's to the point where I can't fucking be in that fucking house without getting eaten the fuck alive, no matter what the fuck I do, no matter what the fuck I am, and no matter what room I'm in. I'm getting eaten the fuck alive. And it's CYS's fault. And they refuse to accommodate me with a friggin' hotel until further notice, because it is their fault that I'm now getting eaten alive. And CYS keeps ignoring me. I'll show you the text messages right there. They keep fucking ignoring me, acting as if I don't fucking exist. When it's their organization's fault that my house is infested with fucking bed bugs. It's 5 in the morning right now. I'm going to get a pack of cigarettes. Hopefully I'm not denied service again. Because of Leanna's sister, fucking Paige. Because she, one night she denied me service because I'm a Christian. Yeah, Christian persecution. Denied when only way that I'm to be denied service is if a manager has told me by the person that I'm no longer allowed to be at that property or premises. That hasn't happened at all. Okay, let tonight be the night they fucking do it again to me. Get on video this time. Because I literally went there for the same reason. I went there to get a pack of black and melon filter tips. Wasn't causing no anything. Didn't say anything to nobody. Went in to go get my shit, to walk back out. And yeah, I got denied service because of being a Christian. This place is fucking corrupt, man. A lot of people here are friggin' two-faced scumbags. They're fucking evil fucking people. There's very, very, very few good people in this area. Honest to God. Very, very few. And it's like 50-something degrees out here, so I have a I'm bundled up. I'm anemic, and I get cold way too easily. But earlier today, that was fun. Trenton had a blast. He had an absolute blast. When we got back to the house before Skylar's dad picked him up, he was passed out. By the time we got back to the house to get ready for Sky's dad to pick them up, he was out. He was out like a light. He had a good day. It was fun. That was his first time on the swing too. Hopefully. September 8th. This will be it with this crap. I don't know how much more I can take of this crap, because I'm not being forced to live in that fucking disgusting filth pit against my will for the next 2 years because probation has forced me to keep here, blackmailing me to keep me here against my will, or I'm going to be hit with jail time again. I need my opportunity to get the hell to be quote unquote rich and famous. I really do. I'm too talented to work a bullshit 9 to 5. I don't care what any of you say. Oh, get a job, get a job. Do you realize how hard it is to get a fucking job here? It is damn near fucking impossible. It's not because I'm fucking lazy or anything like that. It's damn near fucking impossible to get a job here. All of the jobs that I've been hiring, they've been hiring since I've been 16 years old. Not a single fucking one of them ever fucking hired me. And how many times I've applied to these places? Over 100 times since I was 16 years old. Okay? So I'm not the lazy one here. I gave up because it is bullshit. I'm too talented to have a fucking settle for a bullshit ass dead end 9 to 5 job. I'm way too fucking talented for that shit. Fuck that. My dad can stay at Wegmans for all I fucking care. That's a dead end job. My dad does not have a single talented bone in his fucking body. Can't sing, can't draw, can't do shit. He deserves a dead end job, not me. I'm way too fucking skilled and talented for a dead end 9 to 5. Fuck that. And plus, society's not how it was 20, 30 years ago where a dead end 9 to 5 was the way to go. No. Content entrepreneurship and whatnot, that's the way to go anymore. Being a digital creator, that's the way to do it. That's the new quote unquote 9 to 5. The old 9 to 5 is completely outdated. Dead end jobs are outdated. Being a content entrepreneur and social media influencer, that's where it's at. Fuck these dead end 9 to 5s. Seriously. Honest to God. Stop forcing talented people to settle for less than what they deserve and less than the skills that they are given. I'm not, fuck that mold already, dude. I'm breaking the fucking mold. Fuck that. I'm getting out of here. I don't give a fuck what probation says. I'm getting the fuck out of here, one way or another. And I'm gonna fucking make it big. Just you wait. Once that opportunity hits, I'm saying fuck probation, never coming back here. They can try to get me all they want. By the time they reach me, I can fucking pay my fines, because I'll be fucking rich. And they try to fucking take me, I'll have a whole security team, so where they can't even fucking touch me. Not that I would need one, to be honest, but still. I'm sick of this fucking bum fucking area. I'm sick of this place. I hate this place. Luzerne County, PA isn't good for anything unless you're rich. If you're not rich, you might as well kill yourself, get drunk, get high to OD, or fucking live in the streets. That's all this area is good for, if you're not rich. I'm not trying to be like that the rest of my fucking life. Fuck this place. That's not to discriminate anyone that is going through it, because I had to go through myself back in 2018 and 2017, up until 2020. Even in 2020. Honestly, this place is a fucking nowheresville. This place, this place is going nowhere. This place is for fucking, no, this isn't it, man.
I fucking hate this area. I hate this state. I hate this fucking black hole of a fucking piece of shit area. There's no opportunity. Absolutely none. And it's absolutely disgusting. All the registers are closed, but the store's still open. That makes perfect sense.
Back at the house. I thought I got bit again. Paige wasn't there. There was another guy. He was cool. So, got our cigarettes. It would not be an episode of A Day in the Life of Holy Venom without some Mountain Dew. We got a Mountain Dew here. It's number 7 for the counter. Always gotta do the do at Holy Venom. I don't know what I want to do right now. I'm not gonna lie. Probably should medicate a little bit. Some things I'm gonna do. After that, maybe write some stuff down or storyboard some stuff. Yeah. But real quick, right now, I have to go see a man about a horse, so I will be right back. If you don't know what that means, it's an old saying. That's an old saying to say politely that you gotta go number 2. So, be right back. Alright, I'm back. I also decided to shave the little stubble I had going back. What do you think? I look better with a beard or clean shaven? Now, when my life starts to get better and I build self-esteem, I'll start doing my hair again, like I used to. I actually cared about my image and how I looked and how I presented myself at one point. I actually cared. But with all this crap with CYS the past 2 years and so, I stopped caring. I did. I stopped caring how I look because of the depression I got put into because of this shit. I'm trying to break out of that depression and start caring how I look again. Like, do you guys know I got offered to be a model when I was in my senior year, and it wasn't from my friggin' egg donor sabotaging it. Oh, if you can do it when you get out of high school. I got offered to be a model for Aeropostale and Hollister within the same friggin' day. Within 10 minutes of each other. Me and my cousin Denny. My mom said, finish high school, then go for it. Of course my mom would sabotage something good for me. Because if I went to be a model for Aeropostale and Hollister, I wouldn't be suffering like a fucking loser. Then again, I probably would have became a Christian, nor would I have probably met Skylar down the road. So things happen for a reason, but still, opportunities that present themselves to me has always been sabotaged by somebody. Well, 99% of the time, it's my mother. But yeah, I actually, at one point, for the longest time, did care. I actually cared a lot about my hair and how I looked and my appearance. Depression does that to you, especially if you're being forced to live below human standards to where you're not allowed to even have a washer or dryer or a washer or dryer hookup installed in your own house, and the laundromats around your area are infested with bed bugs and lice. So, time to medicate. And aside from being pretty much the only walking billboard when it comes to my merchandise store and whatnot, that's the second reason why I quote unquote wear the same shirt every day. No one else is being a walking billboard but me. Except for Corn Pop, who was the first Holy Venomite to purchase the Holy Venom gear. A couple weeks ago. About 3 to 4 weeks ago. And then Bro Fox with his surprise ordered some stuff as well. But I gotta fix the embroidery logo because it didn't follow the guidelines with having flat colors and whatnot. So I had to go in and fix that. But now The Photoshop account is run up. I'm waiting for October to send me new details for the new Adobe account trial so I can resume fixing the embroidery logo for the embroidery objects on the store. I got a lot of things going for me. It's not getting enough traction to where I would like it to be, or to where I'd like it to get, honestly. And those who are loyal to me, who have been loyal to me, like Corn Pop, McVonatron, Crispy, Cubit, I'm taking them with me. When I reach quote unquote celebrity status and quote unquote rich and famous, they're coming with me, cause they've been loyal to me since day one. Everyone else has shown me that I can't trust them, and that is in the regards of in person. That is, Cubit, Crispy, Corn Pop, and McVonatron in person have been loyal to me, and not in person as well. But yeah, being loyal to me is gonna pay off. Fucking me over and backstabbing me and screwing me over, it's gonna make me leave you behind in the dirt, because that's what you're worth to me for doing that to me when I didn't give you any reason to do that. For example, Tiberio and Gregson, they would have been coming up with me if they didn't falsely accuse me and plaster me as a pedophile, falsely assassinating my character. They would have been on the ride with me to financial freedom and wealth, being a content creator. But they decided to backstab me. A few others, Cobra Scythe, Bro Fox. I'm taking them with me too. I'm taking them with me. Cobra Scythe's been loyal since my TikTok days, which TikTok still refuses to monetize me, even though I have 34.4K followers on TikTok, and my TikTok followers are refusing to go over to my YouTube channel because I had 34.4K subscribers on YouTube, bro. I don't understand. I don't know how to convert my TikTok followers into YouTube subscribers. That's where I have an issue. If I had 34.4K followers on subscribers here on YouTube, that's the thing. I'm having trouble having my TikTok followers come to my YouTube channel and subscribe. But Cobra Scythe has been loyal since my early TikTok days. Virgo King, another one. Like anybody who's been loyal to me in person or online, this wise, they're coming with me. They're coming with me. Because in all honesty, when it comes to IRL, Corn Pop, McVonatron, Crispy, or 30 Chills here on YouTube, since my childhood, they are the only people who have been loyal to me, even after becoming a Christian. Everyone else, for the most part. Or if they had a problem with me, they jumped on the Eddie's a pedophile bandwagon. But it's as Youngblood said in his song "Hated." You gotta kill somebody to be who you wanna be. You gotta hit rock bottom to live through all the shit nobody believes. You gotta hurt some people, but first some people thirst on watching you bleed. That's when you know that you made it. You made it when you're hated. I'm being hated on for a while, and I haven't even made it yet. So that's how you know I'm gonna make it, because I'm being hated. Shout out to Youngblood. Like I said, I've been listening to his music nonstop since I heard his cover of Changes at Ozzy's funeral. And honestly, he has re-inspired me to reignite the fire that's been out for the longest time when it comes to actually doing things. Kenny Bender for creating your own brand, but Youngblood absolutely lit the fire within me back inside me. 100%. I would love to meet him someday, because he is so humble. I've done a lot of research. He's extremely humble. So humble to the point where he's trying to lower ticket prices because he sees that Ticketmaster is screwing us over, those who can't really afford much, and he wants people like us who can't afford much to be at his shows. But Ticketmaster is greedy and is charging $398 per fucking ticket. That's almost $800 for two people. Now I'm not gonna be able to go see him when he comes to Philly next month because Ticketmaster's greedy, and he hates that. He hates the fact that that Ticketmaster and all these other resellers and the scalpers are fucking those of us below the poverty line that would like to go experience Youngblood and go watch Youngblood live. He's trying to drop the ticket prices down to $20 a ticket. And I went on his merchandise store. The most expensive thing on his store is $65. And that is a hoodie, if I'm not mistaken. His autographed CD, Idols, is $13.99 for an autographed album. That's fucking amazing. That's love, bro. That's Youngblood right there. That's love. And I know what you're gonna say. Oh, he's bisexual though. You hate bisexual people. No, I don't. I don't agree with bisexuality. However, it goes back to mutual respect. If they show me respect, I'm gonna show them respect back. Even though I don't agree with the lifestyle that they live, I'm still gonna show them respect because they're still a human being. And that's all it goes down to is mutual respect. The golden rule: treat others how you want to be treated in the Bible. And a lot of his songs are, man, they're hitting here, man. They are hitting right here. Especially with his one song. What was it? Lovesick? What was it? Lovesick's Lullaby. Parents, I want to say. Where he explains the sexual abuse trauma he went through. Now I feel even more closer to him because of me being a survivor of sexual abuse and sexual trauma since childhood. He's a real one, yeah. He's a real one. He hasn't sold out. He's not a sellout like the rest. He's humble. I can tell. I would love to sit down and talk to him and interview him one of these days. Honestly, he is such an inspiration. He really is. And I ended up watching Ozzy's funeral that one morning where they had it in Birmingham. Ever since Ozzy passed, every time I go outside, everyone's playing metal. Metal is getting a revival now. Everywhere I go anymore, metal. It's awesome. Like earlier today when I was on the way to Corn Street with Sky, this one dude was playing Megadeth in his car. I forget what song it was, but it was definitely Megadeth. I want to say it was either Holy Wars or Angry Again. It was one of the Megadeth songs. I know Dave Mustaine has a very distinctive voice. So I'm like, oh, thank you for letting me go. And then I saw Oh, it was dan 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 dan. It's a mega song, but I'm like, and once the double bass start going, I'm like, it was great. It was great. I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah, rock on, dude. Metal is getting a revival, bro, and I want to be part of that metal revival. I got plans, y'all. I'm actually in talks with someone in that industry to make the official Mommy Dearest music video. So there's some talks going on behind the scenes here with Holy Venom, and it's gonna be actually me singing it, not AI. I'm gonna be practicing the lyrics and the flow of the lyrics so that I can sing it. I know I can. I just gotta have my vocal cords, muscle my vocal cords, stuff like that. But yeah, a Mommy Dearest official music video is in the works. So be on the lookout for that. Oh man. And to collaborate with cool musicians and talented people, that's a dream for me too. Networking, if you will. I want to network with people, with other talented people that have the same skills that I do, or other skills that I don't have that I can learn as well. I guess you almost say that I was inspired by Youngblood to go clean shaven. Almost. Aside from it getting hot in here, hot in during the summer, and I can't. It kind of my skin can't breathe during the summer. But yeah, as he was saying in this one interview, people kept saying, "Oh, you're too angry. Oh, you're this, that, and the third to Youngblood." And he's like, "Nah, man. I'm just like Ozzy." I felt that. I really do, because aside from Youngblood being bisexual, I'm just like Youngblood, man. But not being bisexual. I really am. Misunderstood. Youngblood, if you ever see this, brother, I understand you, bro. I understand. And I'd like to have an interview with you one of these days, honestly, so we can. Honestly, I would honestly love to make a song with you. I'm not gonna lie. It would be an amazing thing. And make a song about surviving trauma and whatnot. That would be cool. I think your fans, as well as those who watch me, would really enjoy that. I would love to do a collab song with you, brother. I really would. Honestly, I'm curious. I do want to talk to you about the part of your one song. I don't remember where it's at. I think it might be in Hated. Wait, it might be. Hold on, let me double check. Yep, it's in the first verse of Hated. I'm sorry that happened to you. With your first verse, when you said, let's talk about the day when you were 7 years old, the doctor took your little out and put it straight down his throat. You never said a word to nobody, no one was told. I'm sorry you had to go through that. I would like to talk to you about that and like to share our past sexual abuse traumas. Because I kind of went through something similar personally, but it wasn't by a doctor. It was by a family member. And yeah, I'm going to save the rest of that for when we eventually meet and do the collab song. I would really love to, because I honestly feel so much closer to you now. I do. I see the beautiful human being that you are inside. I'm looking past I'm looking past the bisexuality. I'm looking past all the wrongdoings you may or may not have done. I'm looking at your heart, and I see your heart, brother. I see. You and I are the same. Because there was a moment in my life before I became a Christian to where I was teetering. I'm not gonna lie. I was teetering with sexuality. And because of the fact my mom was grooming me to be more feminine and that. Because I wasn't the daughter she wanted first. But yeah, I would absolutely love to have us sit down and maybe do a collab song together. I would love that. I'm sure maybe your fans like that too. If you end up seeing this. And thank you for accepting the honor of the torch being passed down by Ozzy Osbourne himself, the Ozman, to being the new Prince of Darkness. If Ozzy knows Ozzy is now the King of Darkness, and if Ozzy chose you to be the new Prince of Darkness to carry on his legacy, who are we to argue with Ozzy? We are no one to argue with Ozzy when it comes to that, because Ozzy and Black Sabbath invented metal. There wouldn't be thrash metal, screamo metal, or metal it exists anything that has to do with metal, whatever subcategory metal there is in the world, techno metal. There would not be any of that whatsoever in any way, shape, or form if it wasn't for Ozzy Osbourne and Black Sabbath. And if Ozzy picked you to be the next Prince of Darkness, I'm following in suit. You are the new Prince of Darkness, Youngblood. Yeah. You're gonna do great things, man. Great, great things. And I cannot wait to see. That'd be really cool. I cannot wait to see what comes next after this album. And you're only 3 years younger than me. I'm about to be 30. You're 27. I can't wait. Alright, so I just got an email just now saying a privacy report concerning one of my videos here on YouTube. Can you guess which one it is? It is literally Gregson of Broadband Studios' confession. He's trying to get that taken down. Why are you trying to get it taken down if it's not true, bro? Why you got? What are you doing, bro? What you trying? What? Joke's on you, because I will always have your confession, no matter what. And I have it on 5 different flash drives too. I'll keep re-uploading it, you motherfucker. Play with me. Play with me. I dare you. You want this to stop? Then admit it yourself and fight me with the first to 10 in Mortal Kombat 1. Admit everything that you and Tiberio did on your own. On your own channel. Or I'm not gonna stop until you do.